Hello and welcome back to Jade Empire. Last time, we returned to the Imperial Palace to much bitching and groaning. Isn't that right, everybody that isn't Death's Hand or Whirlwind? Or Wildflower, because she just doesn't have much to say about anything, really. Let's just make sure. Yeah, nothing to talk about. Goodbye. This time, we're not healed. Oh, thank God there's a fountain. I kind of figured that it would have topped us off on the flight, but I guess not. Now, you know how I was nastily talking up Death's Hand? It's extremely likely he will die during this fight. No, I'm serious. As you can see, these guys take a pounding, and there's a lot of them. Almost as big of a pounding as our ears. I apologize to anyone who, like me, is... Oh dear. Who, like me, is wearing headphones. And to anyone who isn't, just trust me. It's really bad. The acoustics in this place are amazing. Fuck it. I think I got a twofer. Squish. Hey, don't run between my legs. Don't be smart. Oh, watching Death's Hand suffer from the disoriented affliction is just amazing. He's drunkenly stumbling around. Once again, Jade Gold is the win button. Superior Warrior Gem, and... Ow! That took off half my friggin' chi. Let's go back again! Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to go back to the fountain many more times. As in, like, one more time. Yeah, this place is, this place is basically a boss fountain, except instead of giving you items, it gives you money. And takes away most of your health. And I know it's real tedious to watch me keep running back to the fountain, but just trust me, we're gonna need it. A lot. Like, they really don't skimp on the end game here. It's short. Like, we very well could finish the game next video. It's short, but it's kind of a ball breaker.
You have come. Destiny set this moment in motion, but from here, your choices are your own to make. Your master awaits you, but he is not yet aware. You have time to alter things to your favor. You have time to set us all on the path to rebirth. Learn what has come before, and you will understand what must be done now. Follow into the depths and see what was done in search of my power.
Spirits know many things, but how to assault a fortress does not appear to be one of them. Follow her, and take someone with you, but whoever you leave behind should take another route. That way they don't get behind you and we'll all get equal fighting.
Why don't we just all go as one big group?
You don't know the palace. You will wander aimlessly.
I always wander aimlessly, and I always find my way. Besides, we've been here before.
Very well, everyone meet near the throne room.
The palace is open to those with clear intent. Lose focus, and you lose your way.
Bah! Too much talk! It's time to kick in some doors!
Well, I guess you guys are all screwed with your zero focus then. Bye. How does the elevator know which way you want to go? There doesn't appear to be any sort of mechanism. It can't be the Emperor's will, because, I mean, wouldn't he, like, want to drop it into the center of the earth and kill me?
The tombs of the greatest emperors. Here the empire was built, and here the heart of it is laid to rest. Now that heart is torn out, like another to come. It was gutted to allow the flow, to guide the water that pours from a crime against the heavens and the order of all things.
I'm very well aware of this, yes.
Room had to be made. The old is cast aside.
What hope is there for the future when the past is cast so roughly aside?
Are you trying to argue with Death's Hand? You realize he's just spitting out generic evil things, right? Like, he doesn't actually have a mind to argue with you. Why was this done? Where does this water flow from?
Emperor Sun would not accept that his empire had to fade so that something new would bloom. He declared war as if the drought was an advancing army. He and the glorious strategist focused on me, the Water Dragon. I symbolized the fading they wanted to avoid and the regrowth they desperately needed. I became the answer to everything.
Stop getting so close to the camera.
Press further, and you will see the source of the lush new empire under the brothers' sun.
Okay, just back up. You're not even in center.
You must see it with your own eyes to comprehend what they have done.
Wow, it was like on cue. She got right back in the center of the shot. And thanks for killing 5 minutes. Meet the Water Dragon. His body. Yeah, she wasn't kidding when she said gutted.
Here is the source, as she was laid open. She is a trophy representing all that we accomplish. Her power bleeds to feed us.
Oh, crap. So apparently the Water Dragon's blood is water.
Behold, words would not have sufficed. You had to see with your own eyes to truly know my fate. This cannot continue.
That's why you've done nothing but talk.
Fight them. Show them that such things will not go unpunished.
Like, that really is grisly. I'm sure Death's Hand can take care of himself. Ow. Apparently I can't. Yeah, he's down on like gonna help. He can handle it. Probably. And he's dead. Just walked right into my... He walked right into my punch. SWAT. Yeah, just keep on shooting your magic at me. That's definitely working. Oh man, I love Jade form.
This is what he has done. This is what your masterly allowed. For 20 years, my body has bled, separate from the spirit, feeding the Empire and the Emperor. It is an agony that you cannot fathom. To have fallen so far into the hands of men, rebirth is impossible while this continues.
No!
By all the heavens.
This is not right. Gods do not bleed.
Forgive us, great dragon. Our mortal kin are ignorant, foolish, unkind. These crimes will not go unanswered.
I have never seen such a crime against the proper order of things.
Every freedom I cherish is violated by this.
As was commanded, the beast was cut open to sustain the Empire, for the good of all, the greatest evil.
It is the saddest violation of a gentle creature. When the makers fall, what then?
You small creatures, you heard the sounds of battle, but are you truly prepared? What will become of your world if my kind fall to the same evils that plague you? Your Master Li must be stopped. The Empire must find balance without the flow of heart water he has unleashed.
I'm so glad that they didn't give Black Whirlwind anything to say, because you know he would ruin all of the drama in this scene. Like he had a fucking vendetta against it. This water feeds the Empire? This was why the drought ended?
Water flows from the wound that will not heal in the body that cannot die. Part of me functions as an aspect of our world, elemental in nature. It was never meant to flow free. It is not infinite. The Jade Empire is green, but somewhere another land goes thirsty. All things are linked.
Their concerns were for the Empire alone. Nothing else mattered.
What do you think I can do about this?
You are a spirit monk, charged with guarding the order of things. You were not born to this role, but as the last, a solemn duty falls at your feet. I cannot be healed. My body has been cut open, my heart removed. I should rejoin the Great Wheel, but I am defiled and cannot rest. Rebirth can only come when my essence is free. To defeat your master, you must stop the power he draws from me. Soon he will be too strong, even for you.
How is he controlling that power?
Your master abuses the amulet he took from you. His brother did not have that luxury, so he needed to draw my essence slowly. The toll on his body was grave. Your master does not have to be so cautious. The amulet is not a source of power, but it is a focus. He partakes of energy that mortals were never meant to hold. He laps at it greedily, expecting your return. You must destroy the source of that power. You must destroy my body. When he falls, all that is mine will then rejoin my spirit. Rebirth.
If Li is using the amulet I no longer need, could I control the power too?
To what end? Look what has become of our master. Look what he has been a part of.
It is tempting, I know, but care must be taken. Even the strong-willed have misused this energy.
I do not think the mind of a mortal was meant to hold such ability.
This is where it begins. A question of similar intent was the start of all our grief.
Beware what you say, for you are still mortal and open to the same weaknesses he and his brothers displayed.
Okay, I'm not gonna keep going down this line of questioning in case I lock myself in by accident. What we have here is the thing that decides all the endings. You can be as monstrously evil as you want the whole game. And if you choose to if you choose to kill the water dragon here, you will still get the good ending. Conversely, you could be the paragon of lawful good from start to finish until this moment and decide to take the water dragon's power for yourself, and you become Mega Hitler. Yeah, it really is that binary. That honestly, it's kind of bad even by BioWare standards. And yeah, I know the KOTOR comparison could be made. I'm just not going to. I will not tempt myself. I will destroy your body as you wish.
There is no other decision to make. This desecration, we must undo it.
A good step toward rectifying this desecration.
There was no other reasonable response to such an abomination.
Our work is undone, but we were doomed from the beginning.
Then let it be so. Take hold of a blade, Spirit Monk, and let it strike true. Destroy the machine that maintains this abomination. The great wheel must turn.
Convenient. I got a good arm. Yeah, just shove the camera right in my crotch. That does so much for this scene. That just looks uncomfortable.
This act only confirms what we must do next. Sun Li awaits you in the throne room.
And for that we get what I think might be the last gem in the entire game. The open palm. Remember the closed fist gem that we got earlier? I don't remember its exact name. If you only get that if you keep Death's hand. If you let him go and thus don't get him as a follower, you instead get an open palm gem. However, both of those are inferior versions of the one that you get here when you get the ending lock-in like choice. And these are pretty good. They're not the best gems in the game, but like in terms of like their usefulness overall, I'd say they're quite good. I kind of think this one is the better one, if memory serves, just because Spirit plus 10. Let's read it off now. Spirit plus 10, Mind plus 5, only followers of the Way of the Open Palm may use this gem. In accordance with one's own spirit and the way of the heavens, the open palm is at peace with nature. This ultimate harmony gives mastery over one's self and attunement with the flow of fate. Neat. Quick talk about about what happened here. Also, notice that the water has actually stopped flowing. Cool. I'm gonna pause because that's loud and annoying. If you corrupt the water dragon, like if you decide to take her power for your own, then she gets really mad at you, like amazingly so, and will actually free any of your followers that you like bound. She will free them to fight against you, and you have to kill them. It's honestly not an easy fight. Note, however, you can actually make it easier on yourself, depending on how much of a whore you're willing to be. Yeah, the romances for each of the 3 romanceable characters have 2 paths, an open palm and closed fist. If you take them down the closed fist path, they will support you when you enslave Death's Hand, and when you decide to enslave the water dragon. I don't know if you can have 2 of them at a time, but I know you can have at least 1 of them. And thus, they will be on your side during that turn against you fight, making it significantly easier. That's about all I have to say about this area here that I can think of at the moment. So, yeah, next time will be the final episode. It's been kind of a long time coming, actually. I hope to see you there. Till next time.